Shout out to Jigga Juice Radio and Tomir, Keith Murray. Def Squad L.O.D is in here. You heard?
So I'm here in Manhattan with Keith Murray. Keith Murray, welcome to Jigga Juice. Thanks for doing the show.
Thank you. I like to be here. Shalom.
Shalom. So Keith, I want to take it back to the beginning at first and ask you, when did you start rapping? How did you actually start it?
I started rapping in 1985.
And how were you first exposed to hip-hop?
My uncle T-Roy is an MC, and he always listened to rap music and go to the concerts, and he's a rapper. So when I was like 9, I used to watch him, and I liked it, and I started doing it.
And who else inspired you? Who were like your biggest inspiration?
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Run DMC, Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh, EPMD, LL Cool J, MC Shan, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, NWA.
Respect to all of those and shout out to all of those names. And you mentioned EPMD, and later on you ended hooking up with them and being a part of the Def Squad. How did you connect with them initially?
I'm from Central Islip, Long Island, and EPMD is from Brentwood, Long Island. K Solo is from Central Islip, Long Island. So I asked K Solo to introduce me to EPMD.
And how long did it take for the whole group to come together with Redman and Das Effects?
Well, Redman and Das Effects and EPMD was the hit squad. So they was the hit squad in 88, 89, 90, 91. And then K Solo introduced me to Eric Sermon. And then I became Def Squad with Redman and Eric Sermon.
And what was it like? What is it still like, actually, being a part of it, being such a powerful trio?
It's a sense of accomplishment and purpose. I'm proud to be in the group, and hard work paid off for me.
And are you still working together? Are you still performing or touring or even recording?
Yes, we are. We just did BET Freestyle Cypher, and we're recording a new album called Tsunami this year, 2016.
Do you know that? Are we looking forward? You were also there for when the whole thing with Eric Sermon and Perry Smith happened. What was the feeling around that time when the whole split happened?
I didn't know Paris Smith. I only knew Eric Sermon. So when it happened, I wasn't involved. But I just heard what happened, and I seen what happened.
Then, of course, you, other than being a part of Def Squad, you also have an accomplished solo career. And you had your first album, your debut, is that the one that you like the most, with the most beautiful thing in this world?
Yeah, I like that album a lot, but I also like my second album, Enigma. And he's Keith Murray on Def Jam and Rapmophobia.
And then he plans to offer releasing a new album soon?
Yeah, I'm recording a new album now called The Beauty of It All, The Most Beautiful Thing in the World Part 2. My new single is called Ghetto Mobile, and it's coming out today, tomorrow, and you'll hear it in this week.
So be on the lookout. Who's producing and who's featured on the album?
It's produced by Eric Sermon, and I got RZA and Redman on the album so far.
That's already a good list to begin with. As we're doing this, it's just on the heels of the battle you heard with Fredro Starr. How did that come about?
The MC War promoters of the battle asked me to do it, so I agreed.
But was there any incentive to it, like anything between you and Fredro that happened, or did they just were they just looking for two MCs who are willing to do it?
They was looking for two MCs, and they asked me.
We just, as I said, on the heels of it. But what do you feel about it now in retrospect?
I didn't preserve myself like I should have. I sat around too long waiting to actually do it, and I got unfocused.
Any plans to do any future battles?
Yeah, I want a rematch right now.
Is it happening? Yeah.
I don't know. They said they would make it happen, so I got to wait to see if they're going to do a rematch.
Too bad I won't be here for that. I was at the battle. That's how I met Harlem Matriarch. By the way, shout out to Harlem Matriarch for setting up the interview.
Shout out to Harlem Matriarch for doing the interview.
What else I wanted to ask you is, what do you feel about today's MCs? Is there anyone that you like, that you listen to from today's, from the new generation?
I like Joey Badass. I like Kendrick Lamar. I like J. Cole. That's about it right now.
Any plans of, do you ever meet them? Do you ever talk to them about maybe working together?
Oh, and I like Brooklyn Zombies. Yeah, I met Joey Badass, and I have plans to work with him, and I got plans to work with Brooklyn Zombies.
And when you look in hip-hop, today's hip-hop in general, I mean, you said the names, like they're really good lyricists, but what do you think about the general state of hip-hop today?
The general state of hip-hop, it's free spirit. You can do whatever you want to do. You can be whoever you want to be. You can lie and people can believe it. Rap is out of control.
Would you come perform in Israel if the opportunity came, or if the offer came?
Yeah, I want to go to Israel.
That would be dope. You know, there are a lot of really good Israeli MCs right now, and it's a good thing now, because right now there are good MCs who are actually making it and blowing up, setting out shows. People with real skills who have been working hard, you know, listening to the likes of you and KRS-One and Biggie and, you know, the good influencers that are now making it so on the radio and everything. So there's still hope for some real hip-hop, at least in Israel.
Yeah. I actually have a daughter that's part American, African-American, and part Israeli.
Really? So did she live there too?
Her grandparents are from there.
Word. So
She got family there, so I'm going to go there to a bar mitzvah next year.
really? So I hereby invite you to come to the studio when you do that, and you can come and you can see in the studio. We can do a whole show, freestyles, performance, whatever you like.
Yeah, but you should make some shows now, and I'll go there before that.
Promoters, if you're listening, Keith Murray wants to perform in Israel. Pick up that ball, because it's right here for you. Keith Murray. Make it happen.
Yeah, shalom, kol beseder.
Kol beseder. So that's how you know it, from your daughter.
Before she was born, I learned how to speak Hebrew though.
That's dope. Do you also know the alphabet and everything?
Yeah, that's how I learned to speak it. Learn the alphabet.
Word. That's surprising. Most of the rappers I interviewed, they don't know a word in Hebrew except maybe shalom.
I know more words than a lot of people that's Jewish.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of Jewish people here in the States don't know a word in Hebrew.
Don't know a word.
So, Keith Murray, thanks for doing the interview. Once again, shout out to Harlem Matriarch for setting this all up. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you. You're my passage to Israel.
Hell yeah, I'll make it happen.
Keith Murray is real.